Okay, now that I've had time to compose myself and relax, I promised you guys in my Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose review that I was gonna try to, give my thoughts on why this whole Bray Wyatt thing happened. I'm still starstruck. Yeah, that I am. I'm still amazed. But WWE did so many things right tonight. And one of those things being unpredictability. With the exception of LOL Cena wins. But that's neither here nor there. This match had future written all over it. And what a perfect way for Bray Wyatt to come back. Because what you have done is essentially you've built a huge baby face in Dean Ambrose by mistake. By mistake. And right now you have Seth Rollins getting so much heat. So, like, he's getting genuine heat. And he knows it. And he's doing it the right way. None of it is cheap. And he's getting it and working with Dean. Him working with Dean. Let me fix what I'm saying here. I'm still starstruck here. But his heel heat is increasing even more because he's working with Dean, because Dean, I want to say Dean's babyface heat and Seth Rollins' heel heat are going hand in hand. They're pretty much igniting each other. They're raising each other's level of, like, just, oh man. They're raising each other so hard. I mean, so high. Their bar is so high. And it's working for both of them. The more heat that Seth gets, the better off it is for Dean. The positive heat, if that's even, that's kind of contradictory, but the positive heat that Dean is getting, the babyface heat that Dean is getting, the more that he gets that, the more like heel heat that Seth gets, right? So they're feeding off each other. That's the word I was looking for this whole time. They're feeding off of each other. Now, here's the gimmick. Where's Bray? Right now, well, up until now, Bray has been, it almost got to a point where it felt as though WWE has buried Bray. That's what it's felt like. And they've been building up these promos about him coming back. Now, the last time we saw Bray, he won a cage match against Jericho, but no one cared. No one cared. And they took him off TV. Personally, I think they should have put him in a movie. As he was off TV so damn long, he should have been in the movie. Him and the Wyatts, all three of them. So everybody was expecting that these guys were going to be coming back on Monday. But when them lights went out, I still didn't think Bray was coming out, because Bray has nothing to do with this feud. Or does he? See, that's the thing about the Wyatts. And that's the thing that I want WWE to understand, that this is booking 101. You never forget. That's it. That's all we ask. Never forget. Now, what's the situation with Bray and Dean? Well, Bray has had a situation with the entire Shield, not just Dean, all of them. Which is why I thought that Bray was going to come out and attack both Seth and Dean. But that wouldn't make much sense, because Seth is already getting a lot of good heel heat. But if you attack Dean, oh, you're instantly going to get heat. Now, here's what the problem was. Bray was a heel, and he was getting too much babyface heat. The crowd was getting into Bray way too much. And even after taking out Daniel Bryan, people were still into Bray, even though Daniel Bryan was just untouchable. But right now, it's getting to a point where Dean is starting to become untouchable. And if anybody touches Dean, the crowd is going to resent them. Oh, that's the perfect way to bring Bray back. Here's what you have. You've been building this Shield for 2 years. Then the breakup happens. Oh, now we got heat with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is nuclear X-Pac heat right now, right? And Dean is uber babyface. See, now, I want y'all to walk with me. We got to get this babyface heat off of Bray. Bray is too much of a baby. How do you get it off of him? Dean. He gets in the middle of what Dean has been building with Seth, and he fucks it up for everybody. Everybody thought this was going to be the big payoff for Dean. This was the huge payoff for Dean. Or was it? This was a way to put more heat on both your heat magnet Seth and now get some good heat on Bray, which was much needed because Bray is supposed to be a heel. It works perfectly. And what it also does is it builds Dean and Seth even more. Now, honestly, I don't think Dean's getting his payoff till WrestleMania. Dean and Seth is going to happen at WrestleMania. That's going to be the payoff. But right now, he got a little business with Bray. I think that the future is extremely bright as long as the right people book it. If the future is booked anything like tonight is, which is unpredictability, I can feel confident in WWE tonight. Again, I could do it. But I am worried about one thing. There's going to be some losses in this feud between Dean and Bray. My question is, who's going to take them? And who's going to look weak? Because WWE does have a sensation with making people look weak. Personally, I thought they was going to bring the Ascension out the way that they was, speaking in tongues and whatnot. That would have been a perfect way to bring in the Ascension, but I don't mind it at all. Sister Abigail. Touche, WWE. Touche.